I'm going to be doing the Meridia's Beacon quest thing. I don't know how long it is, so might be very short. Oh, right, yeah, I'm here. Huh. Can I fast travel out of here? Is that an option? Shit.
Look at this place.
Well, I'll fucking... Huh. Fuck. Alright.
My mother must have been terrified.
I forgot.
I thought death was a release, not an eternity.
Forgot I was here.
Well, let's just say I sold something to a guy who turned out to work for a whole coven of necromancers. How in the name of Zenithar was I to know the ingredients were phony? Do I look like someone that would double-cross a necromancer? You got it. Horse, wagon, and all. Plopped here without so much as a word. I used to be one of the best traders in High Rock, you know. How people would track me down just to see what I had for sale. There. And what exactly? The only thing... Bring me, say, odds and tell me what you're looking for, and... No husks, no sale. Guess you have some...
That miss. There we go. Okay. Nothing crazy. I forgot completely that I was here. If I had remembered that, I wouldn't have named the stream the way I did. Why should it be here too long? That's likely a lie. I'm just a lie. Ooh, souls. Gimme, gimme. What's this big tower? See that gem.
Who's there?
We fighting? We're fighting. More bodies? Oh, that's unfortunate. What's going on over here? Oh. That's a problem. An exit keeper. Dragonbone battle axe, 3,000 value. Holy. That's an expensive ass axe. Thank you, sir. Forgot about the whole keepers thing. Should probably talk to the mom first before I complete that. Hunter Rathman. Oh. Expert. It's an expert level 1. enchanting that battle axe and getting a shit ton of levels out of it. Reaper's Lair. The hell is that? Reaper Shard. Oh. Huh. Interesting.
Roll.
Bunch of bones. The bone wall. Alright, let's get some Reaper Shards.
The air, the ground. This is all wrong.
I forgot I was here. What is this? What's going on over here? Hello. Hey. Right, his body stays. Okay, what is this? Jub's Opus. A bunch of stuff.
Seems awful. Like
Looks like the guy died here, maybe. No idea. I was going towards that. Might as well conjure the Bone Man. Oh, where was it? Conjure Wrath Man. I don't know how good you are, but you're my friend now. Okay, how do I get the Soul Gem? That's how. Hopefully this one has a Reaper Shard fragment, and not nothing, like some of the others. Oh, this isn't the chest. It's not below the shard. Or maybe it's different. No. Oh. No. Maybe I can't get up to it. I thought I could get up to it. Okay. I was wrong. Okay, yep, this has a shard fragment. Let's go. Okay. Ouch. There.
Without any regard for my safety, I fearlessly charge the enemy. What do you want?
What are you doing? Who are you?
How does anyone expect me to write my opus with all of these rude interruptions?
Wait a minute. Fucking dumbass. God. Ah.
Good riddance. How does anyone expect me to write my opus with all of these rude interruptions? What do I mean, indeed? If I hadn't lost all of the pages, I wouldn't be in this predicament. And we wouldn't be having this conversation. Very well. I suppose a moment or two of my time couldn't hurt.
You are in the afterlife.
I am Jib. Some call me Saint Jib. Others call me Jib the Eradicator. Perhaps you've heard of me.
No.
I can't say that I'm surprised by your answer. Until I get my second volume published, no one will ever know of my achievements. A book? I'd hardly call a 26-volume epic simply a book.
I'm sorry to insult.
Surely you heard of the rise and fall of Saint Jib the Eradicator, hero of Morrowind and savior of the Dunman. Maybe you should leave the writing to an expert. Stop making foolish suggestions. Terrible. Simply terrible. I was in the midst of writing the second volume, and they just threw me into this prison. It's unfair.
Who threw you in here?
That damned Remora and his minions. They didn't even give me a chance to explain who I was.
And Jamora captured you.
Well, I assume so. He cast a spell at me from some kind of strange black crystal. Next thing I knew, I arrived here.
Your soul was
My
trapped.
what? Wait. That means
Yes, you're dead.
no. All these wasted months? Or has it been years? I don't even remember how much time has passed. All my work will never see the light of day. My name will be forgotten. Perhaps. Do you have a way out of here?
I mean, yeah. I do, but you can't leave that way.
Maybe I can't leave, but my writings can. In order to write the second volume, I need the notes from my first volume. Otherwise, I need to do all of this from memory.
How many
I
pages?
was tossed in here. I felt myself falling, and I dropped the pages I had been holding. There were 10 of them in all.
10.
Find them
Okay.
for me, please. I beg you.
I got you. How did you earn your nicknames?
Ah, yes. St. Jib, Jib the Eradicator, Jib the Magnificent. I've
they
earned
keep
a lot
increasing?
of those titles thanks to my campaign against the Winged Menace.
Winged Menace?
Yes, I'm speaking of the Cliff Racer, of course. Wretched things. They used to crisscross the skies over Morrowind like vermin. Nasty flying creatures with a habit of sneaking upon the unwary.
What was your campaign against?
After I was freed from prison, I decided to turn my life around. Give something back to the people of Morrowind. It became quickly apparent that the best way to do it would be by wiping out the Cliff Racers.
Were you successful?
Indeed I was. I hunted down and killed every last one of them. Took years. The people of Morrowind were so grateful to have the roads safer again. They took to calling me St. Jib, and then the other names followed.
Okay. You said you were in prison?
That was a dark time in my life. I did a lot of things I ended up regretting. Maybe that's why I worked so hard to redeem myself once I was freed.
What did you do?
I murdered others for money. And before you think I belong to some romantic or secretive guild, think again. I was simply an addict who needed money for skooma. Stuff wasn't cheap, and murder always seemed to be in demand.
How'd you get caught?
I finally bit off more than I could chew. I was paid to assassinate some high-ranking official from House Redorin. What I didn't know is someone had hired the Morag Tong to kill him as well. Exactly. He got to my target first and called the guard to cover his tracks. By the time I got there, the place was on alert. Walked right into a trap and didn't even realize it until I was captured.
So what ended up
He
happening to
tried
you?
me for murder, threw me on a prison ship, and sent me to the jail in Vivek City.
Damn.
Gave me a lot of time to think, that's for sure.
Why would a Dremora attack?
Well, that's a ridiculous question. Everyone traveling through here has said that the Oblivion Gates have been all over Tamriel.
Well, that was a long time ago.
Has it been that long? Oh my. Well, it started with the followers of Mehrunes Dagon having Emperor Uriel Septim VII assassinated.
Yeah,
Without a septim on the throne of the Empire,
I have his name.
Dagon was able to leave Oblivion through the gates and attack.
Why was Dagon able to do this?
Is that without a septim sitting on the throne of the Empire, the dragon fires in a place called the Temple of the One were no longer lit. This meant that we were vulnerable to the forces of Oblivion.
What ended up happening?
I don't know. Everything seemed fine until that Dremora attacked me. I only heard later about the gates from the other souls. I can only assume the gates have been closed by now.
Yep. Where were you
I
captured?
had just moved from my ancestral home in Morrowind to the continent of Cyrodiil. I settled in this lodge to write my memoirs and to find some peace and quiet. Indeed. One moment I was writing diligently, and the next, my door bursts open. It was a cadre of Dremora. The city was under attack. I took it upon myself to join the cause and fight the Dremora, thinking this would simply be another feather in my cap.
Didn't work out the way.
The reason I'm standing in front of you as only a whisper of my former self should tell you that. I never knew what became of Kvatch. I wonder if they were triumphant without me.
That's a lot of lore.
Researching. I don't know what I'd do without my pages.
So is that a quest? That's a quest. Are they pinged? They're not.
Was it?
Well, gotta look for them. What was that? What's going on over here? Oh shit, I found our back sword. Cool. Where? I wasn't even looking for that. Straight up just kind of forgot that was the thing I had to do. cool. What's going on over here? Gazebo, gazebo. Wait. Hello. Why did I come up here? There's no paper. No, I got my destruction now, so that's all I care about. Hey, Serrano. Ooh, teleported. No. Should have expected that. Oh, here's another soul gem. What's going on up here? This is another keeper spot. Can't help but assume that it is. Hello. You guys don't want to talk? Okay. Oh shit. Hey. I'm dead now. I didn't know he could see me. Okay. Iron butt. You know what? Swap back to my weapons. Maybe I can get a stop. Detected. Oh shit. Okay. I didn't know how good a detecting he had. Can I just throw you off, sir? Is that an option? Surely they. they did not, and I missed. Shit. This is fine. Beat his ass! Okay. Where did his body go? There he is. Dragon Bone Bow. 31 damage. Jesus. What's this? That's a rock. Okay, there's one of them. Now just find way up. Haven't I been here already? No. Yes. No. No. Another gem fragment. Nice. Just one more, I think. I imagine three. Three is the magic number for everything. Okay.
I yearn to see the great dunes of Hammerfell once again.
That ain't gonna happen.
That's scary. It feels like I'm being watched. Can't stand it anymore.
What happens if you die in this realm? You just come back?
This accursed place is nothing but a prison without
Can they even die? Can they get hurt? Can they do anything? Hey, I found another
Where'd you
thing.
come from?
Gibus opus.
Done and done.
7 more. Probably gonna have to search up for some of them more, but I'll find as many as I can without it.
Come here. My mother must have left here.
What's going on over here?
Must stay with the keepers. Must stay.
Oh my god, there's a ghost cow. Ghost cows. Did I do that? I think I did that one. Yeah, I did this one. I remember where the last, I think, last one is. It's by one of the keepers. Basically right next to the dude. Grab it! I don't know how large those souls are that I'm grabbing, but hopefully they're decently big.
Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you got it all wrong. We're here to complete the prophecy our way, not his.
Wait a moment. You brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you.
Hello.
So how has it come to pass that a vampire of mixed blood is in the company of my daughter? Safe? You call bringing her here safe? Has she explained nothing to you? Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you.
No. That's why I'm here for the
You
Elder
think
Scroll.
I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself. When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Ariel and his arcane weapon, Ariel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon. Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor. It's what some call the domain of Molig Bal, his place in oblivion. Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible. If Harkon obtained Ariel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires. And how exactly do you plan on completing the prophecy without the death of my daughter? Have you been listening to me? Like Serana, I'm a pure-blooded vampire. My presence on Tamriel is as much of a danger as hers. You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. You see the tyranny of the sun as your chance at deification. And like Harkon, you won't hesitate to destroy anything that stands in your path. Serana? This stranger may call herself vampire, but she knows nothing of our struggle. Why should I entrust you to her?
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known her than you've done in centuries.
How dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Serana, if you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him, before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me, but for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can. Yes, I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins. You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down. One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the cairn. Be wary of him. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the Keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat. As you've been traveling in the Soul Cairn, your body has become attuned to it. Let's just say a tiny part of you rubbed off on it, and in its place, a bit of the Soul Cairn filled the void. You should find no difficulty using the portal any longer. Harkon's vision is a world plunged in eternal darkness, where the vampire can flourish, and never again fear the tyranny of the sun. What he fails to realize is how much attention would be called to our kind if the prophecy came to fruition. If eternal night fell, there are many who wouldn't stand for it. They would raise armies in attempts to return things to normal. The order of the day would be our destruction, until every last vampire was hunted down and eliminated. I do. It's how the vampire has survived for millennia, and the only way we can continue to survive in the future. When I entered the Soul Cairn, I had intended to strike a bargain with the Ideal Masters, the custodians of this place. I requested refuge in the Soul Cairn, and in exchange, I would provide the Ideal Masters the souls that they craved. If I had foreseen the value they placed on my own soul, I would never have come here. The Ideal Masters unleashed their keepers and sent them to destroy me. Fortunately, I was able to hold them at bay and retreat into these ruins. Unfortunately, yes. Since the Keepers weren't able to claim my soul, they had their minions construct a barrier that I'd never be able to breach. Time has very little meaning to me. Consequently, it has little meaning to the Ideal Masters as well. I suppose you could call this the ultimate waiting game, each watching the other to see which will give in. I know very little about them. They're mystic entities that lord over the soul cairn, controlling every aspect from its fabric to its appearance. Well, some necromancers believe they are the crystalline structures dotting the soul cairn. I believe there's more to it than that.
How so?
I think
Sorry,
they transcend what we perceive as a
I've heard
physical
this dialogue already.
Perhaps they were once corporeal beings, but they've obviously reached a point where they no longer require a tangible presence. Conduits, through which the Ideal Masters speak to their underlings and feed on their victims. The Ideal Masters' weakness is their insatiable hunger for pure souls. It's the reason for the soul cairn's existence, and the only leverage a necromancer has when bargaining with them. The ability to summon powerful undead guardians, as one would conjure an Atronach or Daedra. However, the majority of necromancers that are foolish enough to enter into a bargain with the Ideal Masters wind up here, as harvested souls.
Okay.
Be careful, and keep my...
Let's find the last one then. Does it get pinged? Yes, that's very handy. Because the last one is like right next to the last Reaper gems. Imagine if the courier somehow showed up here. That'd be hilarious. Yeah. I have a letter. Your hands only. How the fuck did you get here? Oh, there's one here? Oh. They're beneath me. Are they? Oh. Hello. Damn. Yeah, so some of them just don't have a thing. I guess that makes sense. There's a lot of them. I didn't check to see if there was a note. I'm just gonna hope there wasn't. A lot of this place is very samey, but I guess it makes sense. Okay, I can't stealth these guys. I didn't mean to take that. Hey, Serrano. Where's that soldier at?
Let's kill those keeper things and get back to the prison.
Is there another one somewhere? There's probably another one I'm missing. I don't know where though. What's going on over here? What you looking at?
What am I doing here? I don't belong in a place like this.
This bow's way better than the one I had. It's only 5 pounds more too. Might as well have it. Keep it. God, I have so many soul gems. I have to put up a lot of these. Any of the ones without a soul on it, I'm just gonna put up. I have a lot of stones. I still have a lot more to get though.
Got it. Nothing else?
I'm gonna swap back to my fire. I actually kind of liked using using that. Can I not tell you to take off from that chest?
Got it.
Take off.
Nothing.
Like I was saying, I kind of liked using the magic. It's pretty nice. Not as good as the other games I know about, but it's all right. It's not awful. Conjure Bone Man.
Where'd you come from?
No letter or anything. Serrano.
Who's there?
Empty. Oh, okay. I'm not upset with this. I won't be back here, so. I'll read the pages after I find them all, so that I can read them in order. Oh wait, maybe I can go. I missed! Shit. Just kill me. I don't... He's not in a position to get sneak attacked. He's not in a position. I'm gonna try one more time. Try one more time. Damn it! Okay. Oh, that's not happening. Worth a shot. Dragon Bone Mace? Is that one-handed? 50 damage is insane. Oh, it's one-handed. Yeah, okay. Shit, I don't know which one to replace. I'm probably gonna replace, Daedric Sword, honestly. Children just paralyzes them. Let's say. Skyrim. Skyrim. Oh, and it's not even enchanted. Amazing. Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, and that leads out to the last one that has a thingamabob. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, it's similar. They don't have the same mechanics, but they are the same, like, so that's they're similar-ish. Got the third Reaper gem. Okay, let me find the layer. I don't remember where it was, but I know it was in the back. Somewhere this way, I think. I'm gonna have to Google where the other nodes are, because I have fucking no clue where they are. I have zero idea. What's that? Last boss, yeah. I like him. find... I think it was this way. Why is it so bright? It's like the daytime in the Soul Cairn? Gonna be daytime here? Oh, it is 10 p.m. Yeah, it's on PC. It's on everything, actually. Not a lot of games are like that anymore, but yeah, it's on everything. Check that over here, maybe there's a note. And if there is, I have a small idea. Never mind. What is this? Lightning tractor.
Where'd you come from?
What was the point of that? Oh, it turned into a black soul gem. Oh, okay. That's cool. Alright, so that's what those are. Interesting. I haven't been really capturing souls lately, but I should probably keep doing that. I don't know... I don't think black soul gems are any better than just a normal soul gem, but I know they can capture creature souls.
Brought some soul husk. Well, I've been so busy, I don't know. What, are you kidding me? Sure, here you go. Can't understand a word of it. Maybe it will do you some good. Sure, got plenty. What am I? This won't stop your soul from getting ripped out, but at least you'll look good when your corpse hits the ground. I might just be a soul now, but I'm still not going to give my stuff away. Bring me at least 25 husks. And then we'll talk.
Wasn't this one pointless? I think I remember this one just being useless.
The
I
barrier
don't know
should
what
be
the
gone
point
now.
of this is.
Let's head back.
Hello, kind sir. Ma'am.
1,000 steps, 1,000 more.
I was already over here. So yeah, I just gotta keep going this way. I wonder if the husks respawn. So can't you just theoretically just farm them and get a bunch of good items? Metal bear, nickel bear, nickel bear. I don't think the Reaper was that close. Shit. Fuck. Uh-oh. I don't remember what the building looked like. Crap. Was it one of the tall ones? Might be done. I can't remember where the hell. The thing is, maybe it was over here. Maybe it was over this direction. Who's that? I've already been over this. Yeah, I know that. Shit. Flying bow. These are bad times indeed. Maybe it's the giant glowing beacon? Maybe should have thought about that one. What do I do with the skull? I have to return it. Oh wait, I was already up there. Okay. I was already up there. So yeah, then it's this tower. I'm just dumb. How did I miss this? Why do you have so many arrows? Maybe I'm wrong.
Why can't I just die? I feel I'm cursed to walk this death.
Ah! How did I forget where it was so bad? I got all the things and I don't know where it is. Well, here's another lightning retractor. I guess I might as well do that. What is this? Nothing. Ooh. Clipping in the floor. I'd love to see it. Does anybody remember where the Reaper lair is? Because I sure shit don't. Man's got a lot of HP. Just searching every single building now to see if it's the one that I'm looking for. Obviously I was over here at some point, so it has to be somewhere close by. Ain't no way I could have missed it twice, right? I've done a full loop around the map. I'm gonna have to Google it. Somewhere by that flying one. Because I ran past this. And I kept walking. Kept going this way. I remember that it wasn't near the barrier like this. So it had to be towards the middle more. Ah! I have a marker over here. What is this? Oh, giving the guys notes.
Arvak! You saved him! His soul is free, I can feel it! He's such a holy beast. Here, I'll teach you how to call him to you. He'll help you get around this wretched place. But I'm sure he'd be much happier someplace sunnier.
Thank you.
Goodbye, hero. Take good care of Arvak for me. He's such a good horse.
Okay. Do I have a book now? What? Oh, summon artifact. Okay. Hey, Arvet. Thank God. I actually have to travel. Yeah, I remember this area. I believe, because I came in from the side, so I had to walk all the way around. This is where I was. I saw that soul gem. I went up to this place. I think. Yeah, because this is where I keep it. I'm gonna just fucking Google it. I've been walking around for like 40 minutes just looking for this one thing. Okay. So straight down from where I found Arvac. Straight down from where I found Arvac. So turn around. Yeah, because those will keep the location. Only have that keep the location. Doesn't it hug the wall? It does. It kinda does. Isn't there a local map? Local map. Oh. Man, I'm stupid. Well, at least I have the solace of knowing that I was heading right towards it. So for some reason I completely forgot there was a local map. Okay. Okay, I found it.
Who's there?
Whoa. Say it was the Reaper's Lair. Sorry, Serrano. Black soul gems. That's it. What was the point of that? Kinda got his ass clobbered. Maybe this is his body? What was the point of that? I felt pointless. Let me Google, because that I just got the big points out of it, that's it. I mean, it wasn't particularly difficult.
I don't think I could be doing this alone.
But still, I'd rather have a board who are doing all that.
I'm glad you're here. don't think I could be doing this. I can't believe we found my mother alive. Well, yeah. I'm glad you're here. I don't think I could be doing this alone.
Nothing. It's just a fun little fight. Okay. I was hoping I'd, like, open this at least, so I
believe we
can
found my
teleport,
mother alive.
fast travel, or something. Nothing. Yep.
You know what I mean.
Cool little fight. Nothing crazy. I didn't explore this way at all.
Leave me be.
No way, I could have sworn I did. Yeah. Because I remember not being anything over here. Despite this being like a very interesting looking thing. I have nothing in. Okay, well, let's look for those notes. Which I'm obviously going to Google, because I'm not going to look for each and every single one individually. Okay, here's a guide. So, this is dumb looking, but it's good enough. So from where I currently am, this map looks stupid, damn it. Here, this one's
The
better.
sooner we get out of this place, the better.
Okay, so there is one off to the right of this building. Like right around here. double check to see if it's a note I already have. 5. Okay, so I need to find number 7, which is straight up from that building. Looks like it's inside of a structure. And I could tell because these little lines coming off of it over here. So yeah, the area is separated. These maps are just very, very zoomed out. So it's right here, next to this one. And each of those lines are these fishes. Keep coming to the next one. After I find them all and get out of here, I'm going to end this room. Looks like it might have actually been by where the keeper is. Because I'm at the last one. It's like directly to the right. It's in this building. Oh, yep, there it is. Page 7. Oh, and a book. Conjure Mistman. Nice. I think that's all of them. Okay, now let's look at what we got. Page 4. 10. I don't have... No, I do have 10. 1. I don't have page 1. So... to the left of that crooked building. Directly to the left of it, so... back down this way. Let me summon, what's his name? Arvak.
Who's there?
Can you guys fuck off? God, it controls like shit. Okay, this way. It's kind of in between the border between. Yeah, okay, it's on the other side. It's like. Gotta get closer. I don't like this map. This is a garbage map. At least it's something, though. So yeah, all the rest are on the other side of the wall. Just gotta find the entrance. Because obviously I don't quite remember how. Might be a little dumb. Maybe I missed it. Very likely that I missed it somehow. Oh, yeah. Damn, how did I miss that? Kinda dumb. Okay, so the other side of this looks like we have to take a right. Yep. Is it this one? It's this one. Yeah, okay, it's this one. This building right here. I believe. Let me find the entrance. Yep. Excuse me. Jeez, no wonder why I did find this. Hello.
Why can't I just die? I fear I'm cursed to walk this desolate land forever.
Roll and sprint. Nope.
Madness. It was madness. Attack that coven of witches. Why didn't they listen to me?
Okay, I don't see a note though. That's because it's not in this building. It's a very fucking low poly map. So I think I'm here. Yeah, okay, so I'm here. So I somehow went way off course up this direction. So somewhere over here. Yeah. Yeah, so over here. I'm in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Because it is along the wall. There it is. Pretty sure this is it.
No one ever
Yep.
escapes. There is no escape.
Okay, so now I need page 6. So
Why would you even try?
this way. Right above a fissure with it's like a clump of 3. So there's one. So yeah, right this way. What was that?
I live in a dark world where no light shines through. I carry this burden with
And here's one more. Okay, 2 more. God, imagine looking for this without a guide. Oof. Torturous. 6, 8, and I believe 3 are the last ones I need. No, sorry, 8 and 3. So just straight down from here, spy the portal. It's the only landmarker I have. By the portal above a fissure. So there's a fissure right here, so yeah, it's like right here.
I no longer hunger, grow weary, feel anything. Loneliness.
Okay. And then we need the last one, which is 3. So this one's the opposite, you gotta go up. It's not is it over the gate? I can't tell looking at this. I think it's over the gate. Yeah, it's over the gate. Okay. So from the entrance, we just gotta take a straight left. Like a hard left. Or wait a minute. No. I missed this one? Damn. I'm doomed. Maybe I actually never went over here again. No, I had to save here, but I didn't actually search it. My bad. Okay, so it's somewhere over here. I don't know where though. It's like right in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't know where this one is. Because there's these two. There's the building. Should be like literally on top of the soul gem. Like right below the soul gem. And one of these rocks has the note. Do I already have 3? I do have 3. Okay, shit. I have 1. I'm missing 2. Where's 2? Okay, I just made a bad assumption. So 2 is past the gate, straight up from where 10 was, next to the castle. Okay, that one's my bad. I was like, oh, why can't I find it? How weird. That's why. Got it already.
Of course I do. Well, I hate to see it go, but what am I going to do with it here anyway? I might just be a soul now, but I'm still not going to give my stuff away.
So straight up from the entrance is 2. There is a giant white thing by where it is. I don't know what the fuck that is. Here's the road, so that Y. Yeah. So straight this way. And follow the road once it makes a split. This way. A word wall? What the hell? It doesn't have a word though. Where's Serana? Don't tell me I lost Serana at some point. She can't be dead. Not that much. Where are you, last note? Somewhere over here. It's right in the middle. I missed it. Am I blind? Might be blind. Because I don't have number 2. I've never been over here. Oh, there it is. Okay, I just gotta return home. Wherever Serana is, I have no idea. Probably accidentally told her to wait at some point, and now she's just sitting in the middle of nowhere doing nothing. Which is lovely. Probably in the Reaper's lair. Now that I think about it, I don't remember seeing her leave it, so that might be it. No way, she was fighting somebody right outside.
You did it.
I got all your pages. Here, wait, let me read them first before I give you them. Gibbous Opus, page 1. I am a hunter, I am a redeemer, I am Jib. The tale of my rise to glory begins in the ash wastes of Morrowind. I rode alone, weapon at my side and the burning wind stinging my face. My quest was arduous, but necessary to ensure the survival of the Dummer people. Pestilence was creeping across the ashlands. A menace with an insatiable hunger that plagued innocent travelers simply trying to get home. It was my self-sworn task to hunt them down one by one and drive them from the skies. Their fury knew no bounds, and their war cry resonated across the land. They were the notorious Cliff Racers, and they had to be destroyed. On a particularly hot day during the sun's height, I was tracking what I called a lingerer, a cliff racer without a nest. It was a particularly feisty one, too, leading me on a merry chase across almost 3 miles of ash dunes. I'd managed to take a piece out of one of his wings earlier scuffle, so he couldn't maintain much of a climb, but he still had quite a bit of stamina left, and he was trying to make me tire of the chase. Almost 2 solid hours passed, and my strider was tired, but I couldn't give up. I had sworn to eliminate the foul beast to last, and I wasn't about to let it go. If I was going to stop the thing, I'd have to do it fast. I pulled my longbow from my back and knocked my last arrow. Took a deep breath and pulled, trying to keep the cliff racer in my sights. It was literally a long shot, with the beast gaining distance, and the silt lighter bouncing me around at full gallop. Finally, with a silent prayer, I released the string. The arrow sang through the air like a howling demon as it sliced its way towards its target. Finally, just as it crested the lip of a foyada, what the fuck is that? The arrow struck it in the midsection, let out a horrible cry, and fell out of sight. My cries of triumph were quickly stifled by the sound of over 100 wings. Rising from the foyada was an entire colony of cliff racers, and they were out for blood. The blasted thing had led me right to their nest, and sacrificed itself with the intent of feeding me to its brood. It was a trap. The damn things had become too clever. Knowing this was likely the end, I jumped down from the silt strider and hit the back of its leg with the flat of my glass blade. There was no need for the innocent thing to die here today because of my stupidity. As the ash cloud cleared from being stirred up by its massive legs, the cliff racer brood approached. I held my sword high and prepared for the worst. The battle lasted 2 full days. I was beaten, clawed, bitten, and knocked down more times than I care to admit. Remember, in the end, 67 cliff racers were slaughtered. I was knee-deep in their corpses and my body on the verge of collapse. 76. Sorry. 76. But I'd survived. I smiled to the heavens and all went black. When I awoke, all I felt was my back on a cold stone floor. Every muscle in my body was on fire, and my vision was blurred. Slowly, I tried to climb to my feet. It took several agonizing minutes, but I finally managed to do it. As my eyes adjusted to the dim light of my new surroundings, I realized I was standing before Lord Vivek himself. He was simply staring at me, floating above his throne and staring at me with his piercing eyes. When I began to prostrate myself as a sign of respect, he held up one of his hands as if to say it wasn't necessary. Was I dead? Was Lord Vivek pleased with me? Was he about to strike me down in anger for my somewhat sordid past? Suddenly I understood everything. Suddenly I realized I was brought here for a reason. I should have died in those ash wastes, but Lord Vivek must have seen something inside me that he hadn't seen in a millennium, and decided to spare me from my fate. Thus began my ascent to sainthood. Thus began the rise of Jub. Jim? Jub?
All of my pages.
I have them all. Here you go, man. Nice story.
Finally! I never thought I'd see these again. These pages meant the world to me. Thank you.
So what now?
Now, Volume 2 begins. What else?
I'll be off then.
Wait a minute. Here, I want you to have these before you go. A pristine copy of my first volume. Only one in print, actually.
Oh, okay.
And take this as well. Seeing as St. Jib has ascended to pure spiritual form, I won't need it any longer.
Serana! Serana! I need you to complete my quest. Where are you? I also need to carry my shit. St. Jib's Opus. Locket, St. Jib. Carrying capacity increased by 50. Increase your stamina by 50. No. Where the fuck is Serana at? Oh god. Okay, well, let's check the Reaper's lair. Maybe she's down there? Jesus Christ. When will they make a call follower button in these games? They always seem to get lost. Serana. Jesus Christ. Checking real quick to make sure she ain't dead somehow. I know she's marked essential, but these games are buggy as hell. See her corpse. That's a good thing. It's not a good thing, is that she did not reappear as soon as I exited that. So that means she is somewhere. Probably waiting. Somehow. How the hell she went into waiting, I have no idea. Because I never clicked on her, but... gotta try to find her. God damn it. Why must you torture me, game? Serana! Where the hell are you? There you are. What are you doing over here? Why are you just standing there? How did you even get over here?
Let's head back.
You're not even being told to wait. Oh my god.
Relieved. All those things had been building for a while. You have no idea how long I wanted to say that to her.
Why did you ever agree to her plan?
Look, I loved my father, but when he found that prophecy, that became his life. Everything else, even me and my mother, we just became clutter. I was close with my mother, but she just kept feeding me her opinions of him, and eventually I started believing them.
She doesn't sound too fond of him.
The moment we gave ourselves to Molig Ball, things got really icy between them. They were both drunk with power, and pulling in different directions. And then he found that prophecy, and that was it.
And you were caught in the middle.
I was. Honestly, it took me up until now to figure out that my mother was really just as bad as he was. He was obsessed with power. She was obsessed with seeing him fail. It was just so toxic. Maybe I could have seen this coming. We could all be better off now. You don't know what it's like, coming from a family like that. Everything eventually tumbles down to you. Anyway, we should keep moving.
Wait a minute. I'm not done talking to you.
I found my mother alive. Relieved. All those things have been building for a while. Look, I was close with my mother. Like I said, we were never very close. Not a lot of father-daughter bonding, if you know what I mean. But once we threw our lot in with Molig Ball, people just don't think about their families anymore. Power takes precedence, he always said. I was. He was obsessed with... Maybe I could have seen this coming. We could all be better off
I can't say anything more about
The
it.
sooner we get out of this place, the better.
Yep, and I agree with you. You know, I was gonna do a different stream today. I was gonna, you know, I was gonna do the Maria Speaking quest. I said at the beginning of the stream, oh, maybe this won't take too long. Maybe it'll be out here in like a couple, like, maybe 30 minutes or so. 2 hours and 14 minutes later. Gotta love how it be like that. Good. I'm very hungry. I'm a very hungry boy. Do I have all this stuff done in here? Might as well mark some of these down, just cause. Knock some fetch quests down next time I stream. As well as the quest I originally meant to do! Hello, Valor.
You managed to destroy all three keepers? Very impressive.
Yeah, late work.
Yes. Please follow me. Keep watch for Durnevere. With the prison's barrier down, he's almost certain to investigate.
Ooh. Core disease potion recipe. I don't really care. Book of Daedra, Immortal Blood. Thank you. Thank you. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Oh, I got that's worth a lot. You? Those two. You. And you. Shit. Okay. Just make a bunch of potions that are worth a lot now. let's see if any of these ingredients combine with each other now. Okay. Alright. I am half tempted to end the stream here, but I'm going to end it when we exit this place. I'm going to end it when we leave. So next time I'm actually going to be able to do what I wanted to do. Let me see. Hey, buddy. You gonna fight? Yes, we are. I'm just gonna wait till you land, because I'm not gonna hold shots. Shit. I have Dragon Run for a reason, actually. Why not? That's pretty easy. I can't switch it. Oh. Okay. Hey.
Forgive my astonishment, but I never thought I'd witness the death of that dragon.
What makes you say that?
Volumes written on Durnevere allege that he can't be slain by normal means. Here's the mistake. Unless...
Go on.
The soul of a dragon is as resilient as its owner's soul. It's possible that your killing blow has merely displaced Durnevere's physical form, while he reconstitutes himself.
Probably.
Minutes, hours, years. I can't even begin to guess. I suggest we don't wait around to find out. Now, let's get you the Elder Scroll, and you can be on your way.
Come on, she's leading us to the scroll. Doing this alone.
What did you want?
Soul Husk Extract? How do you make that?
I can't believe we... My mother alone.
Now that you've retrieved the Elder Scroll, you should be... Now that you've retrieved the Elder Scroll, you should be on your way.
You're staying here?
I have no choice. As I told you before, I'm a daughter of Cold Harbor. If I return to Tamriel, that increases Harkon's likelihood of bringing the tyranny of the sun to fruition. As much as it pains me to send you and Serana back alone, I can't take the risk. Remember that Harkon is not to be trusted. No matter what he promises, he'll deceive you in order to get benefits. And promise me he'll keep my daughter safe. She's the only thing of value I have left.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, let's get out of here. Fortunately, I have to go the long way back. That's fine. Oh, hi. What's up? That's just like a minute.
I would speak with you, Quinarin.
I thought you were dead.
Cursed, not dead. Doomed to exist in this form for eternity. Trapped between Laas and Enoch. Between life and death.
Didn't you try to kill
The
me?
hostility was necessary. I was bound to an oath. I believe in civility among seasoned warriors, and I find your ear worthy of my words. My claws have rended the flesh of innumerable foes, but I have never once been felled on the field of battle. I therefore honor name you Quinarin, or Vanquisher in your tongue.
Cool.
Your words do me great honor. My desire to speak with you was born from the result of our battle, Quinarin. I merely wish to respectfully ask a favor of you.
Okay.
For countless years I've roamed the Soul Cairn in unintended service to the Ideal Masters. Before this, I roamed the skies above Tamriel. I desire to return there.
What's stopping
I
you?
fear that my time here has taken its toll upon me. I share a bond with this dreaded place. If I ventured far from the Soul Cairn, my strength would begin to wane until I was no more.
You're gonna let me summon you, aren't you?
I will place my name with you, and grant you the right to call my name from Tamriel.
Okay.
Do me this simple honor, and I will fight at your side as your Graze Mazen, your ally, and teach you my Thum.
Okay.
Trivial in your mind, perhaps. For me, it would mean a great deal. I don't require an answer, Quinarin. Simply speak my name to the heavens when you feel the time is right. In my language, the Quinarin is the Vanquisher, the one who has bested a fellow Dova
First,
in
summon.
battle.
Okay.
Even in the Soul Cairn, the defeat of the World Eater has reached my ears.
Soul never dying.
Dovahkiin. You may not be Dova, but the defeat of Alduin earns you the right of title.
Fair enough.
In
Ah,
my
okay.
land, even you may not be Dova, but there was a time when I called Tamriel my home. But those days have long since passed. The Dova roamed the skies, vying for their small slices of territory that resulted in immense and ultimately fatal battles. I was, but unlike some of my brethren, I sought solutions outside the norm in order to maintain my superiority. I began to explore what the Dova call alot, the ancient forbidden art that you call necromancy. The Ideal Masters assured me that my powers would be unmatched, that I could raise legions of the undead. In return, I was to serve them as a keeper until the death of the one who calls herself Valerica. I discovered too late that the Ideal Masters favor deception over honor, and had no intention of releasing me from my binding. They had control of my mind, but fortunately they couldn't possess my soul.
Is that why you're free now?
Free? No. I have been here too long, Panarin. The Soul Cairn has become a part of what I am. I can never fully call Tamriel my home again, or I would surely perish. I only hope that you will allow me the precious moments of time there, through your call.
Okay.
I'm glad we found the scroll. I wish she could come with us. The sooner we get the scroll home, the sooner we deal with my father.
Speak, if you will. Ought to say worth the listening.
Okay, let's get out. I'm gonna end the stream. Next time I'll be leaving the Soul Cairn. But for today, though, I did all stuff in it. So yeah,
I'm glad we found the scroll.
that was a bit annoying. Goodbye.